everyone. I'm Nikki Cagle. I'm an ecologist, field naturalist, and an environmental educator. I'm also a Duke alum, and I graduated with my PhD in ecology in 2008. I'm also Duke faculty in the Nicolette School of the Environment, where I teach courses in natural history and environmental education. I conduct research on the effects of land use change on animal populations. And I also serve as the Associate Dean of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Also, I'm the author of Saving Snakes. So first things first, what is this book about? Well, Saving Snakes is a personal narrative, and it's intertwined with scientific and historical research. It explores the evolution of a field naturalist and also provides a blueprint for developing a conservation consciousness, particularly among young people, while paving the way for increased inclusivity, particularly in the male-dominated field of herpetology. So while this is fundamentally a book about snakes, it's also a story of one woman's pursuit of her passion as she searches for, studies, and stands up for them. So you might be wondering what inspired me to write this book. Well, the most immediate and honest answer is that snakes inspired me to write this book. Snakes have been a source of fascination and joy for me since childhood, and yet they are maligned and disappearing globally. So this book is really my response to a deeper yearning for people to flourish creatively and emotionally, but within a biologically rich world. So for me, snakes are the touch point for that vision. If we can learn to value the beauty and life ways of snakes, we can also learn to open our hearts up to each other and live in a way that allows biodiversity to thrive. So I've also been asked about what surprised me the most while writing this book. Well, the process of writing this book made me feel extremely vulnerable, as if I were exposing my own secrets along with those of the snakes. And in some sense, I became a fox snake. It was all coffee colored and brushed with those chocolatey brown blotches. It was deep among the wide open purple cone flowers and dancing compass plants in this disappearing prairie. My belly was to the ground, vulnerable, but committed to the dictates of my biology and the environment. Well, here's what I hope you'll take away from this book. I learned, and I hope others may as well, that the world's wondrous creatures, snakes certainly included, serve as an endless source of inspiration and hope. Snakes have so much to teach us. They can provide glimpses into medical advancements and biological evolution. They can bring us moments of anticipation and joy. But perhaps most importantly, by understanding our relationships to snakes, we can better understand ourselves.